in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
If you love to drive, or even not so much, take your car to the place with the magic touch. It's Big O Tires. Trust the team with expertise for tires and more. Visit your locally owned Big O Tires. From April 22nd through May 12th, save big and get $70 instant savings on 4 select in-stock Cooper tires with installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees extra and shop fees extra where permitted. See store for details.
As you just heard, Joby Hodling with us, and softball team falls to Gallup 7-1, the final score of that ball game. So Gallup will be the 4A state champion in softball, and Artesia will be the runner-up. So not a bad showing for the Lady Bulldogs this year. They lost game number 2 in the tournament after winning their play-in game. And then they won their first game of the day on Thursday, lost their second game, had to come through the consolation bracket. They won 3 games on Friday, and they won the big game this morning, holding Gallup scoreless 1-0 to force this final game. But just a little too much for the Lady Bulldogs, and the Gallup Bengals are the champions in 4A softball this year. Joby is walking across the street. The baseball game got started about 22 minutes ago, and so we're not quite sure at what state the game is in, but we will find out here soon enough. So stay tuned. We're going to take another break. We should be hearing from Joby momentarily. They literally have to walk across the sidewalk to the other ballpark and get a spot to see what's going on. We'll get Joby back on with you in just a few minutes, so stay with us.
I'm Mike Elliott, the outreach pastor here at Faith Baptist Church. One of the ministries I have the privilege of overseeing is our community groups. Through our community groups, we have the opportunity to reach out to people within our community who don't attend our church, as well as reach out to people who are new to our church so they can become more involved with what we're doing. Through this ministry, we have the opportunity to live out our faith within our community and within our church.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
It's the big savings grocery sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Food Club low-fat yogurt. Select varieties, 6 ounces, 3 for 99 cents. Bush's Best Beans. Select varieties, 99 cents a can. Skinner Pasta. Select varieties, 12 ounces, 99 cents each. And Food Club Skillet Classic Dinner. Select varieties, 99 cents each at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Pepsi Select Flavors 12-pack cans, 3 for $13 at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI in Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender. Once again, we're in between ball games here on KSVP and online, audio only, at KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio on Facebook, and KSVP TV on YouTube. Got a lot of folks joining the broadcast as it's getting cranked up, and we're just waiting to hear from Joby here in just a moment as soon as he gets settled in over at the Santa Ana Star Field for UNM. Which is right across the sidewalk from the softball field. So they just needed to get packed up. They were set up in the outfield for softball, and so it's maybe 50 yards from one side of the field to the other. And then Joby will check in with us, and we'll get you rolling on baseball coverage. It's the 4A State Championship baseball game between Artesia and the Grants Pirates. The Pirates, the number 2 seed in the state of New Mexico. The number 1 seed was the Goddard Rockets, and Artesia defeated the Goddard Rockets yesterday at the Spark Kindness Sports Complex. A bit of an upset, if you will. Artesia is the 5 seed coming into the baseball tournament, and one of the big wins on this trip was on Thursday when Artesia beat St. Pius, and that got them into that semifinal game with Goddard. They beat Goddard and are in the championship game. Grants defeated the other upset special team in the tournament. The Academy Chargers had been upsetting folks. They were the 6th seed, and they ran into the Grants Pirates, and the Pirates defeated them yesterday, last night in the other semifinal. And so that's what it is. It's Grants and Artesia. And like I said, we're just standing by, waiting to hear from Joby as soon as they get settled in and get ready to bring us that ball game. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a moment with Bulldog baseball against the Grants Pirates. That game again started about 27 minutes ago. We'll get you up to date in just a moment. Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive. Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Hi, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio and Internet. And the Bulldogs have taken the lead. And there's a pop fly to Jet Whitmire coming up. And the catcher going to come to make the play for out number 1. The Bulldogs have gotten 2 runs here in the top of the second. With the pop fly behind the plate for I thought it was Jet. I guess that was actually that was Jack Meyer. No, it was Jet Whitmire. And I don't have any lineups. I don't have anything in front of me, so I'm going to just be calling the Bulldogs by their names. They lead 3-2 with runners at first and second. 1 out here in the top of the second. And there's the foul ball for Nia Estrada, the leadoff batter. Number 24 is pitching for the Bengals. I said the Bengals because I've been calling Gallup across the street, or across the way. 24, the pitch, the Grants Pirates. Here's the pitch, down and away. Ball 1, so 1-1 now to Nia Estrada. Again, the Bulldogs leading here in the state championship game, 3-2. They scored 1 in the top of the first. Grant scored 2 in the bottom half, and then the Bulldogs have put up 2 here in the top half. There's a pitch called. Strike 2 to Nye. And that was down the middle. Good pitch. So the pitcher, number 24, from a really short stretch, comes set, takes a look back. And the pitch. Ooh, and he swung at a high one, foul tipped it into the glove. And that is out. And then a throw down to second, not in time. As Bub Beauregard's out there at second. At first, I think it's, well, I can't tell. I can't see his number. So now coming to the plate, number 17, the catcher, Frankie Galindo for the Bulldogs. 2 down. We're in the top of the second inning. Bulldogs lead the Itchy game over the Grants Pirates, 3-2. Runners at first and second for the Dogs. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Must have missed a little high. The umpire never raised his hand, so the catcher turned to look and asked, but a little bit high. So Frankie steps back in. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Swung on, hit well to left field, but the left fielder will come in. Now he had to fade, but he makes the play. So he faded over to his right, and that is out, number 3. But the Bulldogs do some damage as they score 2 runs in the inning, and they lead 3-2 at the top of the second. Bottom half coming up. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia has always been known for its great atmosphere and even better food. Well, now you can come in and enjoy a delicious meal with a glass of beer or wine. Come see our full beverage menu today. Don't forget about our lunch buffet with lots of sweets, and we cater too. Come see us now for all upcoming parties and events. The Perkins family invites your family to come in and enjoy a meal with us. La Fonda Restaurant, proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back. Diego Morales on the bump for the Bulldogs. Frankie Galindo behind the plate. Amendadas at first. It looks like Estrada at second. Fuentes at short. Well, yeah, and Byers at third. Out in the outfield, Jet Whitmire in left. Jesse Amendadas in center. And I can't tell who is out in right. The Bulldogs, when they got into the playoffs, they all bleached their hair, and some of them look alike anyways. And I can't tell who's out in right field. I'll try to get it. Looks like Bub Beauregard out there in right, but I'm not sure. So at the plate is number 3, and I don't have any lineup for these guys. Here's the pitch, right down the middle, but too low, ball 1 from Diego Morales. Playing here at the Santa Ana Star Field, home of the New Mexico Lobos. And the pitch. Swung on. That's a seeing out single. Byers dived for it. Can't come up with it. Whitmire comes up and fields it, gets it into Jet. And so Jet to Jet, into Estrada. So the lead-off single for the Grants Pirates. Bulldogs have 1 error in the ballgame to go along with 3 runs and 3 hits. The Pirates have 2 runs and 4 hits. That being the 4th one just now here in the bottom of the second, and they have 2 errors. So number 9, Diego Lopez at the plate for the Pirates. Look over from Morales, now a pitch down in the turf for ball 1 on the outside edge. This field here at the baseball field is turf, brown turf infield and around the base pass, and then a natural dirt, and there's a swing. That's going to be a base hit into right field. A little looper coming on strong, first to third. It is Bub Beauregard. He's going to throw it to third. Byers will come up and hold the runner at first. So back-to-back singles, and that puts runners at first and third for the Pirates. And the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, and they're going to have a courtesy runner as number 11. Daniel Garcia comes into bat. Number 1, he's the DH. He'll step in on the right side. And he's got a chance here to hit a tie run across at 90 feet away is the leadoff single. And down at first base is the second single of the inning. Nobody out. 3-2 the score, Bulldogs. We're in the bottom of the second, and the batter calls time. As Diego had just come set. So taking a while to get the pitch in. And now Frankie gives the sign. Not a very big lead at first. And Diego takes a look over there. Now he comes set. He'll peek over his shoulder. Now he's going to throw it. He's got him picked off. Runner's going to go home. Throw it. Throw it. And they get him at home. He is out. Good play by the Bulldogs. And they tried the double steal. And number 3 is thrown out by big Ricky Almendares. Diego Morales turned the throws at the first behind the runner who didn't start to go, but he had him picked off. And then he goes about halfway down. The runner third starts to come home. Ricky waits, and then throws it to Frank's team out, and that is out. Number 1. So the runner moves to second on that throw, but the out on the leadoff is a good deal for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Swinging in a foul tip straight into the helmet of Frankie and off the face mask of the umpire. And he said he's okay. Frankie turned around and said, "Are you all right?" And he said, "Yeah." So it's 0-1 now at the plate with 1 out and a runner at second base. Diego again in the stretch, taking a long look into Frankie. He got his sign, comes set, looks back at second twice, and now to the plate. Curveball, that's going to be a hit to the left side. Jack picks it up, fires it to first in time. Grant's mad because of the hard tag. Home plate umpire Tess sends the first base coach back. And really, the runner just ran into him. Now he's calling Coach Ortiz out. This stadium was almost packed. There was a big crowd here from Grant, big crowd from Artesia. Jack Byers with a high throw brought Ricky off, but he just stepped down the line and tagged the guy. And so I think they're just giving us a warning, but he is out at first base. A little bit of a flop there from the Gramps. So now you hear the Bulldogs fans coming to life. Gramps fans booing. So 2 down now with the runner at second base as he was looked back by Jack Byers. And Shane Barola will step in, number 6 for the Pirates. 2 down, Bulldogs lead here 3-2 in the bottom of the second. Diego Morales on the bump, comes set, takes a peek back, another look back, now to the plate. Swing, that's a ground ball down the line. That's going to be a base scoring hit. Coming in from second base, Whitmire gets to it fast. They're going to have a play at second. So it's not in time as the runner slides in. Byers catches it from Whitmire and then throws it over to Estrada, but he runs in safely. Slides in safely, so that ties it up with 2 outs. That ball, ground ball, hard hit right down the line. No chance for Byers to get there. All right, so 3-3 here at the Santa Ana Star Field, home of the Lobos here in Albuquerque. All right, so the batter at the plate, I didn't hear the hit because it was so loud. It's number 24, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the pitch from a swing and a miss on a good fastball from Diego. All right, steps back in, 0-1 the count, 2 down, runner at second. It's tied up 3-3. Diego says yes to Frankie, comes set, long look back at second, another peek, and now time taken by the batter as Diego was coming home with it. He ended up not throwing it. So everybody will reset, 0-1 the count, 2 down. If you weren't listening or watching, the Lady Bulldogs come up short in the championship game. They won this morning to get to the second game. Here's the pitch. Oh, and in the turf, and it gets away. Wild pitch will move the runner over to third base, and that is ball 1. 1-1 now the count. So Frankie has to redo his knee pads as it came loose when he slid to get that ball. It got away over to his right on the wild pitch in the turf. So 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. 690 feet away is the go-ahead run for the Pirates. And Diego back into the wind-up position with the runner at third base. Looking into Galindo. Gets his sign. And he's ready. Here's the wind and the 1-1. Curveball, caught the inside corner, buckled the knees, and strike 2 called. All right, 1-2 the count, 2 down, 3-3 our score. We're in the bottom of the third in the state championship baseball game, Class 4A. And then Diego steps off. We're taking a look over to the dugout. Now he's back on. Going to go from the wind-up, that runner at third. Still looking over to the dugout, but he is on. Now he stepped off, now back on. So the 1-2 coming up. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's hit well out to right center, but playing. Oh, and it bounces. So the throw in, that is the go-ahead run. It bounced in front of Beauregard. He caught it on the hop, throws it into second base. But the 2-out single takes the lead back for the Grants Pirates. All right, so number 5, Dominic Gonzalez will step in. Big kid. He steps in on the right side. There's the pitch. Called strike 1, outside corner. Good pitch there from Diego. Runner down to first base. It's about half the size of Ricky Amadatis. Ricky, of course, a big kid. All right, Diego from the stretch. He'll come set after looking over. Peaks again. He's going to throw over, not in time. Not a very big lead over there. Probably about a 5-foot lead, about halfway to the apron cut. And the umpire talking to him. And so they may have been having some words over there at first base. Now getting a bigger lead. He stretched out to the edge of the apron, about a 10-foot with his front foot. Here's the pitch. Swinging and a foul tip back for strike 2. That was a high heater from Diego, and he got him to chase. Pretty sure it was out of the zone, but it looked too good for the big man to pass up at the plate. He's probably about 6'1", 200, maybe 215, 220 actually. He's a big kid at the plate. All right, Diego peeks over twice now to the plate. Right down the middle, fouls him off again, up into the netting and to my right. I'm sitting right side of the field, caddy corner to first base. I came into the stadium, and man, big crowd here. I thought they were when I could hear them cheering earlier from over at the softball field, the Lady Lobo softball field. All right, here's the 0-2 from Diego. 1 peak, second peak to first, third peak. Now the plate, the runner's off and running. Pop fly out of play to the right side for a foul ball strike. So the count remains 0-2. Runner will have to go back to first. Diego looking into Frankie. He gets his sign. Frankie sets up on the outer half, really the outer third. Swing, deep shot to right or to left field. Jeff Whitmire on his wheels. And that was one hop over the fence, a ground rule double. So the runner from first will have to go back to second. Whitmire and Amadatis were chasing out there. That's 405 on the wall where that bounced over. One hopper, ground rule double. So no run scored, but a big shot for the big man. That'll bring to the plate number 13, and I hope to get his name here in just a minute from the PA. Coach Ortiz out talking to his pitcher. So the infield and Coach Ortiz on the mound. The umpire are going to go out and break them up. Coach Ortiz giving some strong words to his players. Slaps his hands, and they will break up. All right, so let's see if they tell us from the PA. Nico Young, maybe Rico Young, number 13, is playing first base. Another big kid, not real tall, but thick. He's got runners at second and third with 2 outs. Diego comes set. Frankie sets up on the outer third. And the pitch, low and away, ball 1. Fastball missed down and away. So 1-0 the count, 2 outs. Grant's trying to blow it open. They've already taken the lead. It's 4-3 here in the bottom of the second. Coming set, looking back to second is Diego. Looks back again. Now to the plate. Swung on, hit well, center field, but going back on, fading over to his left. The right field is Jesse Almendalis, and he reels it in for out number 3. But the Pirates, they get 2 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. The score 4-3 as we head into the top of the third, and I'm going to throw it back to Gene for 1 minute.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Are you interested in being an electrical lineman? Well, Central Valley Electric Cooperative is hosting a lineman camp on Thursday, May 30th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the CVE office located at 1403 North 13th Street in Artesia. The camp is open to ages 16 to 19. Come and learn some of the skills required to be an electric lineman. Lunch will be provided. For more information and to register, visit cvecoop.org. Come see if you have what it takes to be an electrical lineman on May 30th at our CVE Lineman Camp. We hope to see you there.
All right, we're going into the top of the third. 4-3 Grants over Artesia. Coming to the plate will be number 12, Jack Byers. On deck is Dalen Pacheco. And although I don't have a lineup card, I'll try to find my sunglasses. I'll try to just keep us up on who's coming to the plate and who's on bases. The pitcher is number 24 for the Pirates. He's given up 3 hits and 3 runs. It'll be number 12, Jack Byers, to the plate. So the infield does their hugs and kisses. And Jack will step in on the right side, looking to drive one somewhere. Center field, 413. Right center, 405. Left center, 405. 338 down the line. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. So the Bulldogs score 1 in the top of the first, give up 2 in the bottom. Score 2 in the top of the second, give up 2 in the bottom. So it is 4-3 Grants here in the top of the third. Byers leading things off. The pitch, low and away, ball 2. Bulldogs win on a great pitching performance and a good defensive performance on Thursday against the 4-seeded St. Pius. There's a swing and a pop fly to right field. The right fielder was playing him deep. Second baseman will go back and make the play. Good job by him. He had to run quite a ways. They were playing Jack really deep, and the right fielder was coming, but second baseman's able to fade out and make the play for out number 1, and that'll bring number 9, Dalen Pacheco, to the plate. He is DHing in this ball game. I said DP because I'm used to being over at softball field all week. 24 comes set, pitching from the stretch. Here's the pitch, right down the middle, ground ball to the shortstop. Picks it up on the second hop, throws it across in time for out number 2 on that one pitch. We talked about it, Lee and I did. Dalen, the first pitch hitter, if it's close, he's going to hit it. Hit it hard, but right at the shortstop, who makes the throw across. And so 2 down here in the top of the third. And it's number 1, Diego Morales steps in. And the Grants pitcher already ready. Here's the pitch from the set position. Called strike 1, outside corner. And that's where number 9, the catcher, had set up. He hits it right on the spot. So the pitcher ready. Here's the 0-1. Pop fly. Shallow center field. The center fielder comes over into right field. and makes the play right center, actually. That's out number 3. Bulldogs get no runs, no hits. There were no errors and no runners left on base. They go down 1, 2, 3. And that'll take us to the bottom of the third. 4-3, Grants. We'll be back in 1 minute.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
All right, we're going into the bottom of third here at the Santa Ana Star Field, Lobo Field. I keep calling it Lobo Field. It's got up on the sign, Santa Ana Star Field, home of the Lobos is what I guess I should say. The throw down for the Bulldogs defense ready to go. Byers at third. Fuentes at short. Estrada at second. Ricky Almendadas at first. Galindo behind the plate. And Diego Morales on the bump. Jet Whitmire in left. Jesse Almendadas in center. You just hit our... All right, here's the first pitch, a left-handed batter. And the pitch, oh, perfect pitch down the middle, called strike one. Is that Artesia, California, or Bulldogs? The fan's trying to find something for me. There's a line drive out to center, and it's going to be and it gets by Jesse Almendadas. He dove. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Whitmire will get it in. This may be, nope, they're going to hold him at third as Fuentes catches the one hopper from the fence from Whitmire. Boy, that's one of those that you might want to just catch it on the bounce and hold him to a single, but Almendadas dove, and it gets by him all the way to the fence. So a triple. Leadoff triple. Finish the outfield club over in right. That's Jesse Almendadas in center and Jet Whitmire in left. And there's your Bulldog defense wearing white pants, black tops, orange numbers. Check swing. You going to ask? He's not going to check. Frankie turned around to ask, but the home plate umpire said, I'm not going to. He checked the swing. So 1-0 the pitch. The count. Sorry, I missed his name. Number 7 at the plate. Here's the pitch. Bounces it up there. Frankie did a good job blocking that, or that might have been a run. Not a real deep, not a lot of room behind the catcher, but there is enough that probably would get the run in unless the perfect bounce and the perfect throw. Diego from the windup, taking a look, getting a sign from Frankie. 2-0. Strike called outside corner for a perfect fastball. All right, so 2-1 now the count with a runner at third. Here's the wind and the pitch. Bounces it up there. Good job one-hopping it by Frankie. 3-1 now the count. We're nobody out here in the bottom of the third. It's 4-3 Grants in the state championship game, 4A, Artesia and Grants. Diego Morales back to work. Here's the wind and the 3-1. Too low. Ball 4. Puts runners on the corners with nobody out. I think he said Bodie Morales, number 3, coming to the plate. Nobody out, runners on the corners. Playing double play depth up the middle. Holding on at first is Ricky. And playing up on the grass at third base is there's a pitch fly ball, shallow left, but Jet Whitmire out there. He makes the catch. He's going to fire it in. Tag at the plate, not in time. They're going to go to second base, and not in time there. Galindo, I thought, had the out, but he didn't even try the tag. He throws it to second, and it's wide. So moving over on the throw was the single to second, and another run scores on the fly ball. Actually, it wasn't a single. It was a pop fly out to left field. And so a sacrifice fly, and then moving over on the throw was a hitter. And now Lopez at the plate for the Grants Pirates. My phone is blowing up. Don't know who's texting me. But I'll try to check between innings. Okay, so Lopez steps back in. 5-3 Grants. And the pitch. Curveball right back to him. He's going to turn, go to third. They got him in a pickle. And so Byers throws it, and they got him out by a mile at second base. Nice tag there by Nye Estrada, and that is out number 2 on the fielder's choice. Good job by Diego as he caught that ball. He saw that he was going, so he throws it over to Byers, who chases him back, gets the tag out. So 1-5-4 on the put out. Fielder's choice, 2 outs, and Daniel Garcia at the plate. With a 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the third. Grant's up by 2, runner at first. Going to turn and throw it over there, not in time. All right, so Diego takes a look over to first. Peeks now. And to the plate. He's off and, no, he just fakes the run. It's down low for ball 1 to the batter. Number 1, can't remember what his name was, but number 1 at the plate. So, Diego once again takes a look over from the stretch. Now peeks again to the plate. Swung on, it's hit hard right at Byers. He feels it, and that's going to be out number 3, 5-3, as Byers throws it over hard on a rope. But some damage done. 1 run on 1 hit. They lead 1 runner left on base, and it is 5-3 heading into the top of the 4th. Bulldogs coming to bat. We'll be right back.
It's time to spring into adventure with a new Chevy Silverado from Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. This month, save 10% off MSRP on 2024 Silverado 1500 models when you trade in. We have the largest selection available, and our team of professionals are ready to assist you with your selection and the seamless buying experience that you deserve. We invite you to come see us today here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my gosh, this guy in front of me is all over the road.
Save us all. Make the call. Report DWI.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
All right, top of the 4th inning, the Artesia Bulldogs down by 2 here in the state championship game against the number 2 seeded Grants Pirates. Grants beat Academy yesterday, the 7 seed, to get to this game. Artesia in a 9-inning exciting game against our number 1 foe, district foe, Goddard Rockets, the number 1 seed, win 8-5 in 9. So the Bulldogs get to the state championship game after defeating St. Pius on Thursday and then Goddard yesterday. All right, Amadatis at the plate. Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike 1. And he shook his head yes. It was a good curveball. Started out at about his, right under his shoulder and broke down and in. Right across the plate. The catch is setting up on the outer third. Swung on, hit up the middle. Shortstop ranges that way, fields it. Going to have to hurry. He gets it there in time. Beats him by about a full step. Good job by the shortstop. One down. And to the plate comes Bub Beauregard. He takes a look down at Coach Ortiz. Beauregard playing out in right field for the Bulldogs. They switch baseballs, do the pitcher and catcher, and they're going to throw that ball over to the Bulldog dugout. All right, pitcher ready, Bub ready, the pitch, high, ball one. Okay, Bub waiting. Here, the pitcher comes set from the stretch, and the pitch. Hop fly, backing out of play. I don't know where it went. Got scared that it might hit me. I guess somebody in the stands caught it, but it don't count as an out. So 1-1 now the count to Beauregard as he steps back in. Here's the pitch, high, but he swung and fouled it back into the netting straight behind us for strike two. So 1-2 now the count. On deck is Jet Fuentes for the Bulldogs. Before the pitcher comes set, before we're even in the batter's box, umpire says, hey, you need to wait. So now back ready to go. He comes set quickly. 1-2 the count and the pitch. Swinging and a miss. Our got a piece of it to stay alive, actually. Good job staying alive on a great curveball. Kind of checked and then come out and got a tip of it and spoiled a good curveball from the pitcher, did Bub. So the count remains 1-2 with one out. Catcher sets up on the inner half. Here's the pitch. Throws it in there and got him swinging. Strikeout is out. Number 2. So Jet Fuentes will come to the plate. And it'll be Jet Fuentes coming to the plate, the shortstop for the Bulldogs. He'll try to get a 2-out rally going here in the top of the fourth, down 5-3 of the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Curveball that hits in the turf in the left-hander's batter's box, so ball one bounced over there. I think my brother Jeff sent me a text message that said Bulldogs, girls and boys finished third. Swing and a miss on a good fastball, 1-1, now the count. So the track teams both finished third. Great job, Artesia. You always want to be first, but they are in the top 3. Here's the pitch. Swing, pop fly to the left side. There will be room if they can get to it. It's actually going to be fair, but the shortstop will make the play out in shallow left field. That is out number 3. The Bulldogs go down 1-2-3. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on base. It is 5-3 Grants as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be right back.
Spring into the season with a great rate at Artesia Credit Union. With their Share Certificate Special, get an unbelievable 5.50% APR with a 12-month term on any new deposit $5,000 and over. It's easy to watch your money grow when you plant it at Artesia Credit Union. And with a rate as high as 5.50%, you can watch it grow like never before. This high rate on a 12-month term is for new deposits only with a minimum of $5,000. Learn how to spring into savings at Artesia Credit Union, 210 North 5th Street in Artesia. Member NCUA.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
Throw down from Galindo to Estrada, and we're ready to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Artesia down here 5-3 to the number 2 seed Grants Pirates. The Bulldogs, the 5 seed. Our girls, if you didn't know it, played hard. They played 2 games on Thursday, 3 games yesterday, and 2 today. Total of 7 games in 3 days. And they battled every single game, but they come up short in the second championship game. So they are number 2. And there's a strike called on the outside corner from Diego. Lindo framed it well. At the plate is number 6, and I missed his name. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Third ball, going to be a little flare. Fuentes will fade over towards second and make the play for out number 1. So now there's a question over here. I'm not sure what's going on. The batter just now coming out of the dugout, so I don't know if he didn't know he was up or if he was just changing bats. Isaiah Manzanares, the pitcher, number 24, will step in with 1 out. Diego Morales, long looking to Glendo, who's still looking at his wristband. Now looks at the coach, now looks back at his wristband, now gives the sign. And the pitch. Swung on, fly ball out to right field. Beauregard will call everybody off and make the play for out number 2. And that'll bring to the plate number 5, the big man, with 2 down. Dominic Gonzalez, he's playing third base for the Pirates. He had a double his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Curveball called, strike 1. Boy, it fooled him. He turned his shoulder as it started there and then broke down and in. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swung on, right at third base. He catches it on first hop, does Byers. And pull it to Ricky Amendadas, and there it is, 5-3, out number 3. About 5 pitches. It is 5-3 heading into the top of the 5th. They go down 1-2-3, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll be back in about 1 minute.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. The throw down from the Grants catcher to the shortstop, bounces and gets away from him. Leading off for Artesia, number 16 left fielder, Jet Whitmire. He'll step in on the right side. He had it in the Parker yesterday against Goggard. Guess he had a towering pop fly out to the field, and whoever, I don't remember, they didn't tell me if it was center, left, or right, but it fell because behind and went to the fence. He was running the whole way. Was Jet. They lost it in the sun, which is easy to do in these high towering fly balls in the daylight. That's going to be extra base. Line, ground ball down the third baseline. Whitmire with speed, post into second base for the lead-off double. That'll bring to the plate the top of the order, Nye Estrada. He represents the tying run, does Nye. Galindo on deck and Byers in the hole. So they talked about it at the pitcher and catcher, and now Whitmire brings something over to Coach Jaramillo at first. Maybe his batting gloves, I don't know. All right, so Nye steps in. Big gap out in left field. And there's a called strike at the belt for strike 1. 0-1 the count, nobody out. Whitmire at second and Estrada at the plate, the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs. Pitcher turns around and looks down to the plate. Swung on, pop fly down the left field line. It's gonna be fair. Back, and the left fielder will catch it and throw it in. Whitmire stayed where he was at. So out number one, and I thought the left fielder might lose it. He kind of stumbled around for a minute, but then gained his feet, made the play. So Frankie Galindo coming to the plate. Jack Byers on deck. And one out. Top of the fifth inning. The pitcher, number 24, comes set, takes a look back at Jet. Now to the plate, going to squirt it. Oh, and he missed the bunt. Tried to get it to Frankie, but it was a low and away pitch and just couldn't get down low enough to get it. So strike one on the effort. Playing a little small ball here, trying to get on with the bunt single and move the runner over if he doesn't get on. But 0-1 now as he steps back up, ready to go. 24 comes set. He'll peek back at Jet. And the pitch. Oh, and he hit him right in the back. Hit by pitch. Well, Frankie will have to walk that off as that hurt. Home plate umpire ran out in front of him and is walking down the line with him. So make sure nobody says or does anything. Good job by the umpire, which probably wasn't going to. He didn't mean to hit him. He don't want to put another runner on. So the third baseman, Jack Byers, coming to the plate. Jack looking to stroke one here. 5-3, one out. Grants with the lead. We're in the top of the fifth of the state championship game. 2-run lead for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Chopper foul on the left side. Strike one. Quickly hand the ball, says the umpire, to the catcher, and they got the ball back out there. Byers will step back in. 0-1 to count, one out. Runners at first and second for Artesia. Both of them can fly. Whitmire at second and Galindo at first. And the pitch, curveball, swung on, hit well. The right fielder started to come in and then went back. He catches it, but that'll move the runner over to third. So now the Bulldogs have a runner at third and a runner at first and two outs for Dalen Pacheco, the cleanup batter. He's been his first pitch hitter. Let's see if he can find one to drive here. Estrada down at, Galindo at first. Whitmire at third. Two down. And the pitch, runners off and running. Gets over the catcher's head. Oh, Whitmire will stay at third as it bounced right back to the catcher. So he made that decision to stay put. That now two runners in scoring position. So tying run at second. Dalen Pacheco, ball one. Flew over the catcher's outstretched mitt. Just got away from the pitcher. So 1-0 the count with two outs. Coming set. The catcher setting up on the outer third. Pitcher looks back at second. Now to the plate. Again high. And broke with a curveball, but not enough to be a strike. High and inside for ball two. So even though Dalen likes to swing at the first pitch, boy, those were not pitches you want to swing at, and he did not. So 2-0 the count. Catcher sets up on the outer third. Here's the pitch. Ooh, foul tip. Boy, he took a cut at that one. That was the one he wanted. Just missed it. Fouled it straight back. Diego Morales on deck. Runners at second and third. For the Bulldogs is Galindo and Whitmire. Pitcher comes set. 2-1. The count. Two down. Here's the pitch. Curveball. It's a chopper to the third baseman. He gets it on the hop, throws it over, and he gets him at first. 4 out number 3. Get one hit, no runs, 2 runners left on base, and there were no errors. It goes 5-3 to the bottom of the fifth inning. We'll be back in 1 minute.
It's time to spring into adventure with a new Chevy Silverado from Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. This month, save 10% off MSRP on 2024 Silverado 1500 models when you trade in. We have the largest selection available, and our team of professionals are ready to assist you with your selection and the seamless buying experience that you deserve. We invite you to come see us today here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. For your company embroidered polo shirts or t-shirts, for your event or sports team, look no further than Business Notions. Keep your staff looking sharp and professional with embroidered apparel from Business Notions. Everything from polo shirts and caps to coats, jackets, and hats. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. Servicing all of Southeast New Mexico. Call today, 625-2840.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. Joby Hodling on KSPP Radio, KSPPTV.com, Facebook and YouTube as well. And we are audio only here in the state championship tournament. And the Bulldogs in the state championship game as the 5 seed going into the bottom of the 5th inning as they do the round at the mound, and then the infield will go back to their spots. Byers, Fuentes, Estrada, Almendadas third to first. Whitmire, Almendadas, and Beauregard left to right. Galindo, the battery mate behind the plate, to the pitcher, Diego Morales, and there's your Bulldog defense. 5-3, bottom of the 5th, and Nico, somebody at the plate. That ball bounces up there and gets by Frankie, but doesn't matter, just ball 1. So number 13 steps back in. Looking into Galindo, who has not given him a pitch yet. Now does. Here's the wind in the pitch. Right down the middle, called strike 1. And that's right where Frankie had set up. Just laced it, did Diego Morales for strike 1, called. So 1-1 now the count to the big first baseman. Not real tall, but he is stocky. 1-1 outside and low. Ball 2. 2-1 now. I think the last time the Bulldogs were here were a couple, 3-4 years ago. I can't remember for sure. Somebody will probably tell us. There's a curveball that's swung and hit, and it's going to be caught by the second baseman. Boy, he was playing him kind of deep, and he just fades into the field as Nia Estrada and catch that out in the grass in front of Beauregard. For out number 1. That'll bring the right fielder, Noah Lundstrom, to the plate. Where's number 22? He hit a double a while ago, his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Strike 1. Hit it back into the net. Did the lefty. Good pitch there from Diego Morales. All right, so he's ready to go from the left side. Frankie sets up on the outer third. There's a swing. That's a rope out to center, but Jesse Almendadas will come in and make the play for out number 2. Bulldog infield throws it around. Back to Diego, and 2 down. Bottom of the 5th, 5-3 Grants. We're in the state championship game. Grants wearing white pants with a black bullet or a pipe down their pants, and red socks, but you can barely see them long pants. That pitch bounces up there to Cameron McDouzle, number 7, second baseman. Ball 1. Bulldogs wearing white pants as well with orange piping down the side. Black shirts with orange numbers and letters, and black caps with an orange A. All right, here's the pitch. 1-0. Swung on, pop fly back, and out of play. Over to my right, 4 strike, foul ball strike 1. 1-1 the count. Diego back to work. Here's the 1-1 outside, ball 2. So 2-1 now the count. Good cheering section here. Some Pat Grant's kids. They got a good student section giving it lots of yelling, some chants. Here's the wind in the pitch. Curveball, pop fly, foul. That will get out of play. Big Ricky gave chase all the way to the fence, but it was out of play over there. Good hustle there by Ricky, but no chance. So that was strike 2 on the foul ball. It's now 2-2 with 2 outs. Diego ready to go after getting the ball from the umpire. And the 2-2. Swing, and that's going to be a base hit into left center field. Jet Whitmire will cut it off and get it into the second baseman, Nia Estrada. But the 2-out single gets Grants going on a 2-out rally. So coming to the plate, number 3, center fielder, Bodie Balonis will step in on the right side. 5-3 lead, a runner at first base with 2 down. Diego Morales from the stretch gets his sign from Frankie. Frankie's going to set up on the outer third. That's where he's showing his glove. And the pitch swung on, hit well to left field. Going back is Jet Whitmire. Back, and he makes the play right in front of the warning track at probably about 400 feet. 4 outs, number 3. Good chase down by Whitmire. So as we go into the top of the 6th, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base, and the score 5-3. We'll be right back.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, Diego Morales will lead things off here, the pitcher for the Bulldogs. To start the top of the 6th inning, Bulldogs down by 2, 5-3 is the score. So Diego looking to get on base and get some runs across. Help his own cause to get on base here. Number 24 comes set. Catcher sets up on the outer third. Swung on, pop fly in shallow. Well, it's not as shallow as I thought. Center fielder's having to come on, and he will make the play. 4 out number 1 on 1 pitch. All right, so Jesse Almendares will step in, center fielder for the Bulldogs. 1 out, nobody on the base path. 24, the pitcher, comes set and to the plate. Curveball called, strike 1. Good pitch. 0-1 the count to Jesse. On deck is Bub Beauregard, and I'm not sure, I can't remember who's in the hole. Maybe Jet Whitmire. Here's the pitch. Curveball again, got him to hit a weak fly ball up and out of play over my head, or strike 2. So Jesse will have to clamp down here with an 0-2 pitch. Cover the plate. Here's the pitch. High over his head for ball 1. Jesse ducked and dropped the bat 2. So 1-2 the count. That one got away from the pitcher. He's been pretty solid since I've gotten over here to watch and call it. Down the middle, pop fly, and that's going to be shallow left field. The left fielder coming in, and he will camp out and make the play for out number 2. That'll bring Bub Beauregard to the plate. And no, it's Jet Fuentes on deck. That's who I was forgetting. Jet batting behind number 3, number 4. So Jet Fuentes on deck and Bub Beauregard at the plate. Here's the pitch, high, ball 1. Bub steps back in, want to get a 2-out rally going here. Number 24, the pitcher, comes set to the plate, bounces it outside for ball 2. So Jet will go get that, toss it back to the catcher. He'll hand it to the umpire, and we'll get ready to go. Beauregard back in on the right side, 2-0 the count with 2 outs and the pitch. Swing and a chopper foul to the left side. That'll go over to and caught over there by one of the Grants players just outside of the dugout. Stuck his hand over and caught it. All right, so the pitcher has the ball back. 2-1 the count, 2 down. Bub looking to start the 2-out rally. And the pitch swung on, pop fly, shallow left. Left fielder comes on strong, and he will make the play. So 3 straight pop flies for the Bulldogs will end the top of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. We'll go to the bottom half. 5-3, Grants. We'll be back.
Artesia High School Bulldogs Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
Hi, Bulldog fans. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. I think the final pitch here, warm-up pitch for Diego. And Frankie will throw it down to Estrada. That is what it is. So we'll throw it down, and we'll get the throw around the infield, and coming to the plate will be number 9, the catcher.
The top of the Pirates, the catcher, number 9, Diego Lopez.
So Diego Lopez will step in on the right side. Diego Morales for the Bulldogs on the bump. Gets ready to go from the windup. Frankie will get him a sign. He does. Sets up in the middle. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Here's the wind and the 1-0. Swung on, hit out to center field. Jesse will back up and then camp out, and that'll be out number 1 for the pop fly out. So 2 pitches and 1 out. That'll bring to the plate number 1 for the Bulldogs. Designated hitter Daniel Garcia steps in on the right side. And the pitch. Just missed outside, ball 1. 1-0 to Garcia. Great crowd here for the Bulldogs, and a great crowd here for the Pirates as well. Here's the 1-0. Bounces up there. Ball 2. Good week for the track team. They didn't win the state meet, but they got third, both the boys and the girls. The Lady Bulldogs come in second across the way here. In the second game, they fall to the Gallup Bengals. And the Bulldogs playing for it, and that's outside and low, ball 3. So 3 straight here to the batter, Daniel Garcia, or Diego Garcia. No, I think Daniel Garcia, the DH. So Diego Morales now will look to get it in there. Strike, which he does, right down the middle. All strike 1. Byers, Fuentes, Estrada, and Amendadas third to first. Whitmire, Amendadas, and Beauregard left to right. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So the 1-out walk will put a runner on board at first base for the Pirates. It's the top of the order. Shortstop, number 6, Steve Barala at the plate. So the shortstop leadoff batter, Steve Barala, steps in on the right side. Diego still getting wait for a sign. He gets it from Frankie. By the way, it's Frankie Galindo behind the plate, and a time called. Umpire, I don't know, maybe the batter said, hey, I want time. He didn't put his hand up, but he steps out. So now they're back ready to go. Diego says yes to Galindo. He sets up in the middle. Not a very big lead at first. There's a curveball outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 5-3, 2-run lead for Grants. They're trying to get some insurance runs with 1 out and a runner on. Diego takes a look over, now comes set. Frankie sets up on the inner third. And the pitch, ground ball foul to the left side. And Grant's coach over there knocks it down with his right hand. He'll pick it up and toss it to Byers. Byers will toss it into Galindo because the ball already went out to the pitcher, Diego. All right, so 1-1 the count with 1 out. Diego from the stretch to the set, took a peek now. Another peek, not a very big lead. There's a swing and a miss in the dirt. Well, into the turf. And Frankie blocked it, and it kind of got away from him out in front of him, but the batter had stepped across. He was trying to get the ball, but the runner stayed put down at first base, and he's only getting about a 3-foot lead down there. 1-2, the pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. The batter did not like it. He turned around and looked to the umpire and stared at him, but he didn't throw him out of here. So shortstop and leadoff batter strikes out looking, and that is out number 2. So the pitcher, Isaiah Manzanares, batting second in the lineup, steps in. He has a runner at first, 2 outs. Galindo sets up on the outer third. Here's the pitch. That's where he put it, but a little too far out, I guess. Ball 1. I said it's where he put it, but he had it a little too far outside. So 1-0 the count. Diego comes set. He'll peek over to first. Not a big lead. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Strike called. Boy, it broke great back across the plate. And so the strike is strike 1. 1-1 now the count to his opposite, the pitcher, at the plate for the Pirates with 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the pitch. Curveball again, but this time stayed up high. So 2-1 now the count. Basically, defense playing pretty much straight away everywhere. Not real deep in the outfield. Pretty deep park here at the Lobos facility, Santa Ana Star Field, home of the Lobos. Here's the pitch. Hop fly, center field, and coming on and making the play, Jesse Almendares, and that is out number 3. No runs. There was a hit. There was 1 runner left on base and no Bulldog errors. The score remains 5-3. So we're going to the top of the 7th. Bulldogs have 3 outs to get at least 2 runs or more to keep this game going. We'll be back.
Congratulations to the class of 2024. At H.F. Sinclair Navajo Refining Company, we're excited to celebrate your incredible achievement. You've shown resilience, determination, and the power to shape a better future. As you step into new adventures, remember, innovation, hard work, and passion are the keys to success. H.F. Sinclair is proud to stand with you as you turn your dreams into reality. H.F. Sinclair would especially like to congratulate the following seniors of H.F. Sinclair employees.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here as the Pirates have 2 catchers out there. The starter is standing over to the right side of the other catcher, and it looks like he will now come in and catch. So not sure why, but they did have a backup catcher. Jet Fuentes will lead off here. Bulldogs got to get 2 runs to keep this game going. We're in the top of the 7th, 5-3. In favor of the Pirates from Grants. The 2 seed, the 5 seed, that's where we're at. Bulldogs dispatched Goddard yesterday in a battle, 9-inning game. The Bulldogs get the win. They were the 1 seed. And the Pirates last night defeated the number 7 seed Academy Chargers from Albuquerque. So now down to the final 3 outs. Bulldogs got to get 2 runs or more. 2 ties it. Pushes us to the bottom of the 7th. Jet at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing. That's going to be a base rip into left field. So the leadoff single for Fuentes, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs needed. Coming to the plate, Jet Whitmire. His last at bat, he roped one down the, or actually a hard ground ball down the third baseline. Got a double. So Jet will step in. There's going to be a change here. We're going to have a runner. So Dakota, I'm sorry. And I don't know why my mind is going blank. I've called his name all year long, football and basketball. One of the fastest guys. Number 18 for the Bulldogs. David Hammond, good grief. I couldn't think of his name. Jet Whitmire at the plate. David Hammond at first. Got a pretty good lead. There's a swing and a miss. That's a ground. That's a base hit. 6 holes. So the Bulldogs now have the tying runs on the base pass. Back-to-back base hits. Jet Fuentes and Jet Whitmire, the Jets, and now a coach coming out to talk to his pitcher. Nobody out. We're at the top of the order. Nia Estrada will come to the plate. The tying run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate. We'll see what they do as they walk out and talk about it at the pitcher's mound. So the Bulldogs setting themselves up here perfectly with back-to-back singles to lead things off. The 8 and 9 hitters, Fuentes and Whitmire with ropes into left field. Now the umpire are going to walk out and break up the huddle at the pitcher's mound. He gets out there, the coach still ignoring him, but he gets right into the middle of them and says, break it up, guys. So they do. All right, so number 2, Nia Estrada, is going to step up to the plate. The senior leader, one of the senior leaders from this group, back-to-back state champs playing football, and now he's trying to get a state championship his senior year. Runners at first and second. Catcher sets up on the outer third. Here's the pitch, down and away, ball 1. 1-0. Nice steps back in, looking to rope one somewhere. Hammond gets the lead at second. Whitmire with a big lead at first. Catcher sets up on the outer third. And the pitcher steps off and says, let's roll through those again, tells the catcher. Catcher takes a look over to the dugout. He'll get his sign. Hammond with a pretty big lead. Kind of ignoring him back there. He's looking at him, but there's a strike called on a great curveball. 1-1 now to Nye. On deck is Frankie Galindo. In the hole, Jack Myers for the Bulldogs. Catcher sets up on the outside third. And the pitch. High, ball 2, 2-1. Just a little bit high. Good fastball down the middle. Catcher turned around and said, what was it? Plate umpire said a little high. 2-1. Estrada looking out to the pitcher who's looking at his catcher for his sign. Hammond with a good lead and a bigger lead over at first. Nobody holding him on. Whitmire. Nobody out. The Bulldogs just need to go on a run here and get this lead and then finish them off in the bottom half. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Top of the order, Estrada at the plate. Hammond gets the lead at second. Here's the pitch. Down the middle, that's going to be an infield pop fly. The catcher trying to get under it, and he will catch it. So 1 out. Nia Estrada pounds his bat into the ground. Doggone it, in frustration. That'll bring Frankie Galindo to the plate with 1 out. Still runners at first and second. Byers on deck for the Bulldogs. Dalen Pacheco in the hole. The tying run at first base. Hammond courtesy running for Fuentes is at second. Whitmire at first. He's got about a 12, 13-foot lead. Here's the pitch, high. Ball 1 to Galindo. For 1-0 the count. Pitcher in the stretch. Hammond gets a good lead out at second. Bigger lead over at first for Whitmire. Double take back to second and the pitch. Swung on. It's foul ball out of play to the right for strike 1 to Galindo. You talk about speed. The Bulldogs are fast from top to bottom, but 3 of the fastest cats around with Galindo at the plate, Whitmire at first, and David Hammond at second. 1-1 the count. 1 out. And the pitch. Off and running. Hammond, and he's out. Good throw there from the catcher down to the big man at third. Coach Ortiz said he blocked him. Oh, I think that's what he said, but the umpire shook his head no. So now down to their final out as Hammond is caught stealing. Bulldogs going to try to get a big 2-out rally going here. That was ball 2, so 2-1 at the plate. Here's the pitch, high and tight. That hit him. He's going to go down, hit him in the left arm, the front arm, maybe got his sleeve. So, runners at first and second with 2 outs, and Jack Byers coming to the plate. Byers, the third baseman for the Bulldogs. So Jack wants to drive one somewhere here, and they've backed up on him out in right field. They're playing really deep. Backed up in center and left. Left fielder now backing up. And the pitcher's holding his hands up to his dugout saying something. I don't know what. All right, so 2 down as we got caught stealing at third. That hit by pitch would have loaded him up, but tried to run aggressive, and Hammond was caught. So Byers steps in, the catcher on the outer third. The pitch, curveball, just a bit outside, ball 1. So 1-0 the pitch counts. Byers steps back in. Dalen Pacheco in the on-deck circle. 2 down, 5-3 Grants. Bottom or top of the 7th. High, ball 2. So 2-0 the count now to Byers. Pitcher from the stretch says yes to his catcher. He just sets up on the outer third now. And that pitch is high, ball 3, so 3 straight. And the catcher puts his hands up and says, calm down to his pitcher. Jack will step back in with a 3-0 count. Dalen Pacheco on deck. And the pitch. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Byers shakes his head no. He thought it was ball 4. So it's 3-1 now to Jack. He'll step back in. The pitcher comes set quickly, peeks back at second base. Whitmire dancing out there, trying to get his attention. Now to the plate. Swung on, that's going to be a... Oh, did the center fielder catch it? He did, and that's the ball game. Grants is your 2024 state champ as Byers hit a rope out to center field. The center fielder come on and dove and caught it. What a great play for him. Bulldogs will go home in second place. The Grants Pirates will win, and they all go out to center field. The monster grab the center fielder. They just tackled him again. And the Bulldogs coming to shake hands. Man, what a play by the center fielder. Bulldogs lose 5-3. They end up getting their 3 runs, 1 in the top of the first, 2 in the top of the second. Off of 5 hits, there was 1 error. All right, so the Grants Pirates get 2 in the bottom of the first, 2 in the bottom of the second, and 1 in the bottom of the third. Don't have to bat in the 7th. They win scoreless in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And they'll shake hands. And that'll be it for the baseball season. The Artesia Bulldogs battle had a great season. Congratulations to them. Nothing to hang their heads about. They were the 5 seed coming into the playoffs, and they defeat 2 good teams, the 4th seed St. Pius Spartans, and then defeat the number 1 seed Goddard Rockets yesterday in 9 innings to get to this ball game. But they end up falling in 6.5, 5-3 to the Grants Pirates. On behalf of my helpers, my mom and my wife Pam, and of course Gene Dow back in the studio, this is Joby Hodling saying, have a great weekend. It was a solid week for the Bulldogs. Girls and boys track finished 3rd. Boys and girls softball and baseball finished 2nd. Have a great weekend.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, LaFonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Moppin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services, LLC. Primary Residential Mortgage. Ridgeland Motors. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands. Roswell Seed Company. Smile Expressions. Southwest Printers. Sun Country Garden Center. Tate Branch of Artesia. Turpinning & Sons Mortuary. Trustmark Roofing. University of New Mexico. Wilbanks Trucking. And Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of sports on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Have to post something irrational.